guys, it's Simply Ty, and I am back to give you the makeup deets on how I create a flawless, glowy, dewy look without eyeshadow. This has been a video that is long overdue. I've been said that I was going to do this video, but we had Christmas, we had New Year's, a lot of things were going on, and I didn't have time to record, and I am recording now. And I'm going to show you how to get a very, very nice, dewy, flawless makeup look without eyeshadow. I'm starting off with my translucent powder, my Maybelline Fit Me, in the shade 20. Also in this video, I would like to introduce myself to you guys. Before COVID-19, I was going to have an introduction to me party. And with that introduction to me party, I was going to have a haul, have venues there, have a couple of raffles, just to introduce people to me. That was my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. But because of COVID, I was not able to have the introduction to me party. I am a motivational speaker. Simply Ty has been around for quite some time now. I'm next using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This is going to help give me the glow that I want. Simply Ty has been around for a while. And I'm just a motivational speaker. I found my purpose. I found my passion. I found what I love. I found what makes me happy. And I want to encourage and uplift. I want to motivate. I want to inspire. And that's my purpose. I found that purpose. I spent 2 years by myself. 2 years by myself. Say hi, Harley. Okay. I spent 2 years by myself. And during that 2 years of being by myself, I found so much within myself. I found so much within myself. I found who I was as an individual, outside of being somebody's mother, outside of being somebody's friend, outside of being somebody's partner, outside of being somebody's spouse. And as a woman, I think that it's very important for us to identify and know who we are. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. This is in the shade 330 Toffee. I just think that it's important. Before you can be someone's wife, before you can be someone's friend, before you can be someone's mother, I think that it's important to know who you are first. I really do. I think that it's important to know who you are first. What do you love? What you bring to the table? What do you have inside of yourself? What do you bring to the table to yourself? What's inside of you that you haven't unlocked? I think that that's extremely important. And because I have found how to do that, because I have searched within myself, I want to help other women search within their selves to find who they are. I'm just going to put some foundation on the side. African American, on the side of my lips. African American women tend to be a little darker around the mouth. It's just the melanin that's in our skin. So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll add a little bit more foundation, or I'll go in with some concealer. So yeah, I know what I was created to do. I know who I am. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know who I am. And I want to help others find who they are, especially women. Especially women. My oldest child, I'm shifting subjects now. My oldest child is turning 18, and I'm having a meltdown. I'm having a meltdown. She doesn't turn 18 until July. But I'm having a little meltdown. She's my oldest girl, and I don't know, I guess you don't really expect for your children to really grow up. And I know that sounds crazy. That's my Wet n Wild sponge. I know that sounds crazy. I know that your children do not stay small forever. They don't. I just never expected that she would get so big so fast. College is around the corner. She's doing extremely well in school, as always. And it's just a little scary for me. Just a little I'm sorry, a little scary for me. Because, you know, when you're 18, you think that you know everything. You think that you got it. You think that your parents don't know anything until you actually get out there. And once you get out there, you can see, you definitely see for yourself. You definitely see for yourself that the world is not exactly what you thought it was. And I am the kind of parent that I am in no rush for any of my children to leave home before their time. No rush at all. I want her to be financially educated and mentally and emotionally ready before she takes that leap of faith and jumps out on her own. I want her to know about credit before she leaves. I want her to be very much so confident in herself, confident in her decision making before she leaves. For me, that is extremely important. I think she doesn't realize it, but during this time, this is where you need help the most. This is where you need your parents the most. And there were a lot of things that my parents taught me. A whole lot of things that I did not understand and I did not pay attention to until I got older. I thought I knew it all, and I didn't understand until I was on my own, especially when it comes down to being a parent. We all, you know, we think we know it all. at that age of 18. Or we think that our parents don't know anything at the age of 18. We think that they're old and they don't know. But I quickly realized that when I turned 19, I had Delia when I was 18. The next day I turned 19. Our birthdays are a day apart. Ain't that something? Me and my daughter, our birthdays are 24 hours apart. 24 hours apart. But at that age, you couldn't tell me nothing because I thought I knew everything. And I thought that everything that my parents were trying to teach me, I thought that it was null and void and I didn't need it. When I became a parent myself, I quickly found out that a lot of things that they taught me, I needed. And some things that they taught me, I enhanced and made better for my children. Shout out to my mother, Athea, and my father, Deacon John. Shout out to the parents. I love my parents. I do. I love them completely and wholeheartedly. They have made me the woman. If you know me personally, you know the kind of woman that I am. You know who I am as a woman. And I am only that woman because of the parents that I have. So, even though it's scary for me. It's definitely scary for me. And I know that my daughter is going to want to, do what the typical 18-year-old want to do, which is break free from their parent. She can't wait to be able to go places without me. I do let her know that, I'm still gonna, just because you turn 18 doesn't mean that my protection and my concern for you, that does not leave because you're 18. It actually may get a little worse. And make it a little worse because you are 18. But she knows that I'm here for her. She's a good kid. She's a good kid. All of my children are. I know a lot of parents. I'm looking at my fingers because I'm like, ugh, I have concealer on them. The Maybelline eraser. Just letting that dry down some. That was my LA Girl. Well, this that I'm blending out underneath my eye is my LA Girl concealer. And the shade Cool Nude. And I'll have all of the products linked below underneath this video. She's a very responsible kid. She always. She has always been responsible. Never given me any problems. And we've been rocking and rolling for a long time. Me and Delia. Trying not to cry. I'm not going to because I don't want to mess this makeup up. But it's been her and I for a nice little minute. And I look forward to what God has in store for her. I look forward to what God has in store for all of my children. I know that they all will do well. They all will succeed, and they all will be what they want to be in this world. That I'm sure of. I am sure of. And I'm just blending out my concealer. Let's talk about our dreams. Whatever you want to do, I'm going to highlight under my eye and all the places I concealed. I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery flour powder in yellow. Whatever you want to do with your life, do it. Whatever makes you happy, whatever dreams that you have for yourself, goals that you have for yourself, do it. That is also a big message, a big message that I have for anyone that comes on my page. Look at my powder. Anybody that comes on my page, that is 9 times out of 10, that will be the message that you will receive. Follow your dreams. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be a teacher. And I was discouraged because I remember someone asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, a teacher. And their response to me was, teachers don't make that much. And that completely discouraged me. Completely. And I was like, well, if teachers don't make that much, I can't be a teacher. That's how I thought. This is the Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Call Me Maple. I was like, okay, I gotta pick something else. I gotta do something else. And I never actually thought of anything else to do because that was my passion. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a teacher. I have a lot of gifts. I can sing. I can write. I am a speaker. I can make home decor. I have a lot of talents that the good Lord has given me. But teaching is my passion. And is every time that I tell this story, I always laugh because I still ended up being a teacher in spite of not going to college, in spite of getting discouraged and deciding, okay, teachers don't make that much money, so I'm not going to go to school for it. Because a motivational speaker is exactly that, a teacher. A teacher. So I still ended up being what I've always wanted to be. And that makes my heart smile. When I discovered that motivational speaking was my purpose and my passion, and I connected that with teaching, I was like, I still ended up doing what I love. This is the Lip Bar Bronzer, Girls Night Out, and just got paid. And I was like, you know what? I'm still doing what I love. My purpose didn't change. It didn't change. It did not change. I'm still doing what I love. I'm still teaching. I'm still motivating. When I was single for those 2 years, I took a break from Instagram and Facebook, a huge break. And when I got my healing and I discovered who I was and what I wanted to do, I came back on social media and I said, I don't have to be a celebrity to use my platform to do what I love. And that's where Simply Ty was birthed. That's where Simply Ty came into existence, because I said, I'm going to use my platform. What platform? What is one of the strongest one of the strongest platforms? Because it's not the only platform. What is the strongest platform that you have that you can use to reach people and to teach your message? Social media. Social media. Social media. If it's not anything encouraging, I really don't post it on my page, on Facebook or Instagram. I post what I receive, the messages that I receive. Once my creative flow gets to going, whatever I receive, I share it. You do not have to have $1 million in your bank account. You do not have to have $100,000 in your bank account. You do not have to have $30 in your bank account.
And that would be my wonderful son in the background,
what you
playing
love
his
to
game.
Do. Everything that you need, you have. It's inside of you. God has given it to you. Whatever that you call them, whether you call them the Creator, Allah, God, Jesus, before the world even knew who you was, you were already equipped to do whatever it is that you love to do. I went in for my reverse contour. I did not use the Beauty Bakery flour because I only wanted to highlight underneath my eyes. For my reverse contour, I used my Laura Mercier translucent powder. You can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes your heart smile. Whatever sets your soul on fire. And I'm just setting my face with the MAC mineralized skin finish powder. You can do it. I have some new. I have been dying to get my hands on these. I actually got them from Ulta. These are the BH Cosmetics Truffle Blushes. Chocolate Cherry Truffle, Chocolate Marshmallow Truffle, and I have one more, Vanilla Peach Truffle. Y'all know I got a dog. Harley is making her appearance as usual. But it's okay because we love her. This is Vanilla Peach. These are some good summer shades. And they smell exactly, their name is how they smell. Chocolate Cherry. They smell so good. Chocolate Marshmallow. Look at that. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the Chocolate Marshmallow palette. And put that on my face. Put that for my blush. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in with my bronzer. And I'm just going to, I like to go underneath the chin. I like to go over my ears and just go underneath the chin lightly. Do my ears and go underneath the chin. And go back in a little bit with my blush. Everything is coming together. Now, when I don't do a eyeshadow look, what I like to do, that same contour stick that I use to contour from Wet n Wild, I like to take a little and put that on my brush and just go over my eyes and do my little slight contour that I like to do. It adds some color on my lids and it gives me that nice little slight contour that I like to do. I don't really go in with a full contour. As I stated in my very first video, for me, I don't think that is really needed. when I first got into doing a full face of makeup, because I've actually always been into doing makeup, just not a full face of it. And when I first started doing a full face of it, I used to contour my nose all the time, but I don't really feel the need to do it. I also have another new BH Cosmetics. Again, this is the Blushing in Valley palette. Now I have tried this because when I got it, I couldn't resist. I was like, I gotta use it. You have 3 blushes at the top and 3 highlighters at the bottom, and I'm going to use Sun Kiss, which is the one in the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight. This is a e.l.f. brush, highlighting brush. I love this brush for highlight. For me, it just hits exactly where I want it to hit. Set this down. And I'm gonna put a little up here on my temples. I like to bring highlight up to my temples. I like that. I love me some highlight. But some days I'm like, Ty, you don't need it. But then the inner me, the Leo in me, be like, girl, go ahead and put that highlight on. I'm gonna highlight my nose. I like to put a little streak. I actually put a little too much, but that's okay because I'm gonna go back in with my same brush that I use to set my foundation, and I'm just gonna go over that. I got a nice little highlight going down my nose and on the tip of my nose, and it's like bridging, if you can see, is right here in the middle in between my brows. But I like that. That's fine with me. I'm not bothered by it. And I'm going for a glowy look for today's look. So I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. And now last is the lips. I'm going to line my lips with NYX. Actually, this is a eye pencil. I picked it up by accident. Picked up the eye pencil by accident. And I'm going to use it as a lip liner. I sure am. And actually, I'm looking at my mirror and I'm like, I didn't do brows. Not brows. I didn't do lashes. Let's get these lashes right, shall we? Alrighty, my lashes are done, and then I can continue with my lip. Just a nice nude lip. This is NYX Suede Danity Days. Now this is actually a lipstick from Wet n Wild called Megalaz Liquid High Shine Lipstick, but to me it's more of a gloss, so I use it as a gloss. Last but not least, I'm going to take the Milani Make It Last, but I'm going to use the Dewy Spray. Shake it up. This hair is crocheted in, by the way. I know y'all was looking the whole time. Like, why she got... Listen. Mother knows what she's doing. Why she got them clips? Why she shot? Why she... That's why. This has been another video. I hope that you enjoy it. Happy New Year. It is 2021. Conquer your dreams, conquer your fears, and have an amazing year. It does not matter what's going on around you. It does not matter what's going on through you. Be positive always and know that all things are working out for your good. This has been Simply Ty. Bye. Destiny, click.
Don't be rude.
Now I got edit.
Do y'all see what I go through?